Oh, look at Kirsten, so cute, her big fat belly when she was a baby. Oh, look at the ballet tutu. What a cutie.
Hi.
Look at you.
Aww.
Cute.
What are you editing?
Family videos, since I got all the time in the world now.
Yeah, speaking of time, I was wondering if you want to make some Brovids.
What's Brovids?
COVID brownies. You should know that by now.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Welcome back to Chasing the Sun. I'm Eric.
And I'm Kirsten.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Click on the button down below there. It helps our channel greatly as we build out our audience base.
What have you guys been doing at home? If you are bored like me, then I'm going to show you the way I make brownies.
Yep, and here's a preview of what it could look like. Very yummy. Now let's show you how it's done in regular speed.
This is a very simple brownie recipe that I'm going to show you today. So here I already have this big glass bowl. You don't need it to be glass. It's just I had this bowl, so it was convenient. And then I'll tell you about the ingredients later, but I already put butter into this pan with flour. And you would also need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. For the ingredients, you would like to have a half cup butter, 1 cup of white sugar. I kind of like to minus it because it's a bit sweet. 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/3 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, a half cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. If you want frosting, you need 3 tablespoons of butter that's softened, 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of honey, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and 1 cup of icing sugar. And also, if you want to, you can customize your brownies and add nuts, and you're always free to do that with baking. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so this is called double boiling. Butter is very fragile. If you overburn it, then it's gonna turn brown. It's not gonna taste too good. It's gonna be like, really bad. So this is how you double boil. You take a pot, and if you can see here, there's water underneath that. So the steam will melt the butter. So it's kind of like, it's not too fast, but it will make sure that your butter doesn't burn or anything. Once your butter is melted, it should be the first thing that goes into your mixing bowl. After that, add in your sugar. So since I like to minus down the sugar, instead of using the full cup, I used a 2/3 cup. So it won't be too sweet enough, because no one likes oversweet things. Okay, so I just finished adding in the eggs, and after that, now I need to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It kind of looks like it's screaming, like the sugar is the mouth and there's 2 eyes. It's kind of funny to me. I love the smell of vanilla extract. Okay, now I'm going to mix it. Oh, good. I'm gonna say goodbye to this little face. I know, it doesn't look like brownie batter yet, but it will, okay? Now it's time to put in 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. That's about good. Now I'm going to mix this in. This is the thing that kind of makes it look brown. And try not to mix it too fast, or else it will go flying. I've actually had that happen to me once. It was not fun to clean up. Now it's time to add in 1/2 a cup of flour. before I mix it in, I'm going to add my salt, and I need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Instead of saying 1/4, you can also say 1/4. I say things weirdly. I just remember it that way. Now it is time to add in baking powder. Also a 1/4 of baking powder. And now it is time to mix. You also don't want to mix this too fast or else it will go flying. I wouldn't say I'm a professional at making brownies or anything, but I'm pretty sure that at the very end of this is probably the time that you want to mix in your nuts or anything that you want to experiment with. And it's fine if it doesn't turn out if you experiment with things, cause you can always fix it next time you make it, right? Please, if you are a professional baker, I'm not doing this properly, I just learned this from my recipe, so yeah. Okay, so my oven is ready. And now I should spread the batter into my pan. I might need some help with this part because this bowl is extremely heavy. I don't know how I carried it. It's just super duper heavy. I'm not going to experiment, but if you can add crushed nuts. You can add nuts in general. You can add bananas, fruit. I've never tried it with fruit or anything like that, but yeah. So let's clean off the edges, get all that brownie mixture. It's pretty much all out. Get off me. It's bad to shake a knife around. Don't do what I'm doing, please. You want to lay out the cloth. I like laying it like that. And you put this on here, and since it doesn't make any loud noise, you kind of just want to bang it on here and make it flat and smooth. It does get smooth if you do it a lot and harder, but I'm not that strong, and I like to be delicate with these types of things. Boing. Okay, so now it is time to put it in the oven. It says bake to 25 to 30 minutes. So I am going to bake this for 25 minutes, and I will see you all when it's done. For those of you trying this at home, make sure that you have parent supervision for difficult things like the oven and heavy mixing bowls. There we go. It's ready. Okay, let me get my gloves. Smells good. Okay, now this is a trick to see if your cakes, cupcakes, or brownies are done. What you do is you take a toothpick, or you can take a fork or anything else, and you kind of just poke it around, and if there's things that stick to the toothpick, then it's not ready because it's still doughy. But if there's nothing, then it's good. So let's check. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, it's overall really good. Okay, and now I like to cut it up into squares while it's still warm and easy to cut. I prefer squares because first of all, it's easy. Second of all, it's easy to cut. Third of all, it's nice to eat. There we go. It's still warm, and brownies are really good to eat when it's warm. So I'm gonna have a piece now because I can't eat. I'm gonna add a little icing sugar. Okay, now it's time for first bite. It's good. It's soft. It's chewy. Tastes good. Really good. Just like how a regular, nice, warm brownie should taste like. The sugar is perfect. It's balanced. I think it's overall really good.
Let me be the judge of that. Yummy. Let me see. You sure is that good? You're right. It is good.
I can smell it from upstairs. Oh my goodness.
You eating without calling me?
So good. You can actually smell this, Kirsten.
Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. Have you made these brownies yet? If you have, please remember to leave a comment and or maybe a photo. And please remember to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel for more upcoming food and travel adventures.
Next week, we are going to come back and share with you one more recipe before we return to our regular travel adventures because we're really missing it. So tune in next week and we'll see you then.